Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show with myself, Robbie, and Ty in the building.
Peace. What? I said peace.
Oh, okay. Bias Premier League show today brought to you by Boohoo, man. Of course, as we tell you every week, the deal is there every week. You get an additional 10% off all Boohoo Man clothing if you use the code AFTV10. So use that code right now and you can get yourself an additional 10% off. You can scan the QR code or click the link in the description.
You can.
Get stuff like what Ty's got on there and what I've got. You actually blending into the sofa wearing all red. You know what I mean?
red and white and red and white for us. And look, matching glass case and cushion.
Matching glass case and cushion. Oh my God, Yardy, where are you, man? Yardy's not actually here today. He's on tour over it. Where's he gone this time? Is it Canada?
Canada, I think so.
Canada. He's always in Canada.
Lucky him.
He come back speaking half English, half French.
He was saying that when you go, you don't bring anything back. Is he going to bring us something back?
No, to be fair, there's been a couple of times he's come back. He has bought things.
Oh, sorry, Yard.
He just didn't bring nothing for you.
you see that, Yardy? His jokes are better than yours. No, just joking.
Mind you, I don't even know if you should. Maybe I should be doing the show solo today.
Solo?
Because remember last week I asked people.
Jason Derulo, I've got a solo.
That's exactly right. Right. Last week I asked people if they wanted you to remain on the show. Right? And later on we'll get into that. I'll find out if they want you to stay or not.
Well, I hope they want me to stay. Hopefully.
So this could be your last show.
It could be, or it could be.
It could be your last show.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Don't make me laugh.
Anyway, right, let's kick off with, of course, the Arsenal game on the weekend. Arsenal facing a tricky little game away at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Remember, Wolves, they've taken some big scalps this season. They beat Man City. They beat
Chelsea.
They beat Chelsea. They beat right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But Arsenal took care of business, winning the game by 2-0. Listen, it was we weren't at our fluent best. But we got the job done. We controlled the game, got a great goal by Trossard. And after that, like I said, controlled it. There was only really one scary moment in the game. And that was when, I think it was there, Gomez was through.
Yeah.
A little bit of a mistake by Kivior.
By Jakob, yeah.
Great save, by the way, by
Unbelievable
David Raya, pushing it onto the post. But apart from that, Arsenal were pretty comfortable in the game overall. But these games are so nervy, Ty. You was at the game, I was at the game. They're so nervy, aren't they?
Well, first of all, I can't start by not saying hearts, thoughts and prayers go out to the Welsh legend, Leighton James.
Leighton James, I saw that last week.
I mean, you're around the same age as me, Robbie. I can remember when I was young, he was such a legend. All you heard about was him. I think, did he play for Wrexham or something?
Yeah.
Swansea. Swansea. Forgive me. Yeah, amazing legend. I heard about it all the time. So
yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, to the game, I was speaking to one of our staff before the game, and he said to me, "Who's that? Well, I don't want to mention. Am I allowed to mention his name? I don't want to. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You spoke to him.
Well, I'll tell you off air.
Right.
I'll mention his name, but I'll mention his name off air, but I won't mention his name. And he was saying, "Oh, are you nervous?" And I said, "I'm never nervous. I'm apprehensive. I'm never nervous." To me, Robbie, listen, I think it's great. I can't wait for these games because this is what it's about. Can't wait for these games,
but you are nervous, man. Like, listen, what it is in these games, right, is that like, if this game would have been played earlier on in the season, I wouldn't have been nervous. I'm like, you know what? I think Arsenal got a great chance of winning. Yeah. We've got a better team than Wolves. Wolves are a good side. Yeah. Always a good atmosphere there. Always a tough place to go to. But we got a good record there. We'll be all right.
Very good record. Yeah.
I was nervous. I'm thinking Villa last week. Supposed to beat Villa at home, we didn't.
We're supposed to.
Lost to Bayern Munich.
Unluckily.
Could this be one of those weeks where it's like, you know what I mean, 3 defeats in a row, everything starts to go wrong. That's what makes you a bit nervous. And the fact is, right, this is the other fact. You don't have to lose a game. All you got to do is draw a game. The teams that, you know, are up there, Liverpool on the same amount of points as us, City now a point back, but with a game in hand. You lose a game, that's it. Yes. You draw a game, it's almost like that's it as well. I mean, so the pressure is real. It is real.
But that's what we want, Robbie.
It is what we want to be in these positions.
And we have to deal with it.
We have to embrace it. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
You know, thank you. If anyone would have said, listen, you will be in this position, we would have put the hands off. So I understand, Robbie, but looking at the game, apart from that, Wolves didn't do much, even though they've had a lot of injuries. So I think what it was with us, it was all about game management and focus and concentration. And that's what it will be from now on as well. Because if you look at our record is incredible. I mean, we'll go on to the Tottenham game later, won't we? But we've equaled the clean sheets away record of 6. That's unbelievable.
That's six away games in the Premier League.
That's unbelievable.
6 victories, all of them with clean sheets. I mean, it's incredible.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's equal the record. If we was to beat Tottenham
by
away
without conceding,
and keep a clean sheet, that would be a new Premier League record, which would be absolutely incredible.
This is unbelievable.
And I think, listen, this team has been performing brilliantly.
Absolutely.
I thought some of the stuff, I said it in my interview on Saturday, that I thought some of the stuff last week that was being said about Arteta was a bit ridiculous.
What were they saying about him?
Well, there were some people after the Bayern game saying basically he should be sacked. Which
you're right.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
I saw that on the weekend roundup.
When you look at records like that, away from home, anybody who knows the Premier League knows that the most difficult games are away from home. When you go there, you go to a stadium like Wolves, they're passionate fans, 30,000 of them. Yeah. They're all wanting their team to win. Yeah. Teams turn it on more at home than they do away from home. To have a record where you've won 6 games in a row and kept 6 clean sheets is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And this is why, Robbie, listen, what you're saying, as usual, unfortunately, I won't joke, unfortunately, you come up with great, but this is what I'm saying. I ain't nervous because I'm looking at this.
I'm still nervous. You can't say you're not. You
nervous.
Weren't nervous at all in that game.
No. It's apprehension. But I'm saying as long as the team concentrate. I mean, look at the goal from Leo. Now, I saw people, which I won't name, saying that he didn't mean it. Maybe he didn't mean it, but I'm sure you remember. There was a shot that he totally missed. So he's looking. That's magnificent.
No, but the thing is, whilst listen, there's a debate to say, did he mean it to hit exactly as it did? But what I liked about it is he just saw the opportunity and went bang.
And that's what
He didn't hesitate. He didn't think he took that on first time, and he deserved this. If he did get a bit of luck, he deserved his luck because there's a great strike. And,
And this is, Robbie, this is fantastic. This takes me on to my next thing. I was watching highlights on the channel, which I won't name, and they were saying, no, Arsenal have a slice of luck. You have to have a slice of luck to score a goal. Because the goalkeeper mustn't save it. But what it is they spoke to Leo on another programme, which I won't name, and he was saying he knew he had a small window and he had to hit it. But this is what about a cold striker in football time.
When you think about it, tomorrow, we're going to be coming up against Chelsea, right? Big game, massive game. They had a defeat at the weekend.
They weren't lucky though.
Right?
They were lucky.
What?
Well, I didn't see the game.
We'll get to that game in a minute, right? But, right?
Yeah.
Mudryk in that game, who came off the bench, 88 million is what Shakhtar wanted for him.
Yes.
He didn't buy him in the end. He decided to go to Chelsea. We were looking like we would pay about 80 million.
Yes.
And instead, because we didn't get him, we went and bought Trossard.
Look at that.
Trossard has been excellent for Arsenal this season. Been excellent since he arrived.
Yeah.
He came that January, he was excellent. He's been excellent this season.
10 goals.
When you compare him to Mudryk.
Yes.
And he cost 27 million.
I mean,
what a signing he has been. I said it the other day, he's a bit like our Jota is at Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's like our Jota. And then he's been picking up this tag recently where everyone says, he's got to be on the bench. He's got to be on the bench because he only scores off the bench. And I said to people, it's not always off the bench.
No, it's not.
Yes, he's got a great record coming off the bench.
But he
can score when he starts as well.
Absolutely.
He's clinical.
Very clinical.
And then, later on, Martin Odegaard putting the icing on the cake, which I think it was a deserved 2-0 game.
It should have been more than that.
And that's the top of the league at the moment, from ATM.
I like that. But the thing is, Robbie, you say that, and as usual, I can't. I wish I could argue with you, but you've got all your bases covered, so I can't. We have the points. That's the difference.
We have the points, but and we got a chance. In that game against Chelsea
to go 4 points
get even more points. Now,
that's what we have to do.
If we can win that game, not easy.
Not easy
Chelsea
at all.
at home, we did beat them last year at home, but we drew them. We drew with them earlier on this season,
Yeah.
and I thought that day they actually played pretty well, Chelsea.
They did.
And Chelsea have had a knack of stepping up against the bigger teams. They went away.
Yes.
They got a draw at Man City. It's not
Yes.
going to be an easy game.
It's not going to be easy.
The only thing, but if we win that game, 4 points clear before City play
Yes.
on Thursday.
Yes.
Also, we'd be 4 points clear. We'd be 3 points clear ahead of Liverpool before they got the Merseyside derby,
Which is going to be difficult.
Listen, they've got a good record against Everton.
They have, but Everton
it's
won against Nottingham Forest,
Everton
and it's going to be hard.
So
Yeah.
we've just got to get them points on the board.
Absolutely.
What Arsenal got to do is just keep doing what they're doing, winning. And if that's not good enough, when the last day of the season comes,
Then so be it.
They did everything.
But I think-
it's got to be that.
But
it's
think
tough.
It is tough, but I think it will be. I don't know. You probably have. So I shouldn't have asked you that. You've probably seen Theo on a channel which I won't name.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. I do. And he said, and I hope he's right. He said that if we win 5 games, we win league. That's what he's been saying.
Well,
and I've seen him previous.
That's not actually true, because if we win 5 games and City win all their 6 games, they win the league.
But no.
But
Saying that Man City won't. I don't think Man City will win all
will
their games.
City slip up? Will
think
we
they will.
slip up? We could slip up. That's
can.
the
Let's
thing. We
hope
got
we won't.
tough game.
Yeah.
I think this is a defining week.
Yeah.
I personally think that if Arsenal beat Chelsea and beat Tottenham,
Yeah.
we have an unbelievable chance
Yep.
of winning the league.
Yep.
Right? We'd have an unbelievable chance of winning the
Yeah,
league.
yeah.
These next 2 games are really tough. And if we can win these 2, I think the confidence that would give this team for those remaining 3 games, which would then be Bournemouth, Manchester United and Everton,
Yes, that's right.
would be unreal. But these next 2 games could decide what's going to happen to our season. Chelsea won't be easy. Chelsea, of course, knocked out of the FA Cup.
Yes, by Man City.
By
yeah.
Man City.
Yeah.
You said unlucky. I don't put it down
I
as
didn't see
unlucky.
the. But I
I'll put
didn't
it
see the
down
game. I
as-
didn't see the game.
Listen,
so.
they dominated the game. They had all the best chances. At
Right.
Nicholas Jackson. He missed some. That guy
saw a bit of
can't.
it.
I don't want to say he can't finish, because we're playing him and knowing him, he'll probably try. That's when he steps up. But
Well, he scored
he's
another
got
goal, but-
everything. Pace, power, until he gets to the. And it's like almost as soon as he gets in front of goal, all his powers goes, and he just messes it up. They should have won that game. City, that's the other thing. When you look at it, are City a little bit vulnerable at the moment? I mean, they went
think
out
they are.
against.
Real
They
Madrid.
went out surprised, really, that they went
But
out
is it a
against Real
surprise,
Madrid.
Robbie? Is it a surprise though?
I think so. I think so, because they navigated the first leg. They'd gone to the Bernabeu, which is always tough. Got a draw, bringing them back to Etihad. They don't normally lose any games there. All right, they went out on penalties, but I think that was a shock to their system, and they didn't look on it on Saturday. I know they had a quick turnaround after playing, but they didn't look on it. And I mean, I know Pep was moaning about having to play that game, but we had to play.
Exactly.
We had to play on Saturday as well.
Exactly.
And we looked a lot fresher than they did.
Yeah.
All right, maybe Chelsea's a better team, but Chelsea, if they'd have took their chances, would have won that game. They didn't.
Well,
so we're going to face Chelsea. And
we are. But
is it going to be a Chelsea that's feeling a bit down in the dumps?
Hopefully.
Because, you know what I mean, the FA Cup was their only chance of silverware this season.
Yeah.
Or is it going to be a Chelsea that's just motivated to stop us from doing anything?
well, whatever Chelsea is, I think hopefully we have to beat them. But back
Got to
to
be better at home than we were against Villa.
yeah, we definitely will be. But back to the Man City thing, Robbie. What I would say with that is that I think Real Madrid was severely underestimated, because I saw the people that I won't name saying, Man City are going to beat them easily. When it was 3-3, they're going to beat them easily.
I didn't think it'd be easily, but I have to say, I thought City would have won that. I mean, they beat them 4-0 last season.
But that was last season.
Yeah.
Robbie, I thought Real Madrid were going to go through. And I don't know if sorry, Robbie, just ignore me, because I shouldn't say that, because I know you say everything. Jude Bellingham in his press conference was brilliant. He was saying, Man City are the favourites. Before the game at Ayrton, Man City are the favourites. He said, fair enough. They're the treble winner. He said, but we're a good team. He said, all they're saying about Manchester City is outside noise. Externally, internally, we are confident. And he scored the penalty. What is interesting though, you probably did see it, so I won't even say that thing. Apparently, because Kovacevic had his penalty saved, didn't he? Apparently, I heard that Rudiger was telling the goalkeeper where to go.
Rudiger did.
Now, if that is true, Robbie, I cannot believe, without criticism of Man City, that Kovacevic wouldn't forget that you're training with Rudiger. It's just like me now with AFTV. If I know that I'm playing with a player who knows what I'm going to do something different because he went the same way, and apparently Rudiger was pointing the way he went.
Rudiger was saying, go that way.
But isn't it clever from Rudiger? And also, maybe Man City, how did Man City miss that?
Yeah, no,
do you see what I mean?
Bernardo Silva penalty was terrible, but City, are they a bit vulnerable?
I think they are.
We face Chelsea, and that's going to be a tough game. Actually, talking as FA Cup, did you watch? I don't know if you saw the Man United one.
I didn't because I was watching our women.
Manchester United, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, but they still went through though, didn't they?
Listen, honestly, and that's another game we got. I know. Old Trafford.
This is what I was saying. If we don't beat them,
they're so bad. The thing is about them though, they step it up for certain games, but they are so bad, man.
But
3-0 up against Coventry.
Yeah.
Coventry come back and make it 3-3.
And Nelly scored.
And then they had a disallowed goal with millimetres.
Can you imagine if that was disallowed?
I'm telling you, man. And then even in that extra time, right?
Yeah.
It was them with all the chances. They had numerous chances. They're so unlucky, Coventry.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for them, man. I felt sorry for that team, bro. Right? United were hanging on in extra time. Yeah, what's going on at United, man?
Well, you make another good point.
What is happening?
I don't know, but you make another good point. What it is remember we were saying, listen, I think we can bury Manchester United, but what it is when we play them, there must be no complacency. Do the job, concentration, focus. Because when they play us, they're not going to play like that. So it's concentration and focus. That's what will get us through these games.
Yeah.
But but I'm lucky to Coventry.
Did you go to the Arsenal ladies?
Arsenal women.
Leicester had 40,000 again at the Emirates.
We beat Leicester City
3-0.
So I didn't watch that. So congratulations to them. Beth Mead scored 2, and oh my gosh, and Alessia scored 1. And speaking of our women, our under-21s won the PGA Southern League.
What?
The
PTAA?
No, PGA.
PGA?
Yeah. The PGA Southern League.
Okay, congratulations.
Absolutely, congratulations to our under-21s. We beat Sheffield United 2-0 with goals from Vivian Leah, and Omatara Junaid. Vivian, funny enough, made her debut we played the team which Danielle and Emma McCandy and Carter play. I can't remember. No.
Reading.
Yeah, they used to.
Reading, yeah?
No, they play.
London City.
Yep, thank you. Look at it. This man knows everything. I don't even know why I'm here. London City.
Yeah.
We beat them. She made her debut then. Yeah. And our under-16 academy, have made it to the PGA final. I think, no, it's not something. PGA final again. And they're playing against Durham women at 11 o'clock at Northampton on Saturday, 11 o'clock. So
well done to women. Well done to the women. They're doing really, really well.
Absolutely.
And of course, they're coming up through the, from the youth teams.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
Up. That's brilliant to see.
Absolutely. And this week, sorry, Robbie, can I just say, this week, I know you were saying they're not, the Invincibles won at White Hart Lane. Wow.
Well, you think that's an omen, do you?
I hope so. I really, really hope so.
Actually, wait a minute. We didn't win at White Hart Lane. We drew.
Oh, no, sorry. We won the league at White Hart Lane. Even better.
Won the league at White Hart Lane.
That's even better.
We drew. I don't want no draw at White Hart Lane. We need to win that. We need to win every game.
Yeah, we do.
That's the thing. We need to win every single game.
We do.
Let's get into our Boohoo Man of the Week.
Yeah.
Of course, Yardi's not here. Yeah. Definitely ain't him. I'm gonna give it. There was many candidates for it, right?
Who?
You could have given it to Declan Rice. I thought he had a brilliant performance for Arsenal. I thought he controlled the game, controlled the midfield.
Yes.
I thought he was brilliant.
Yeah.
You could have given it to Trossard for scoring such an important goal.
David for that save.
You could have given it to the 2 centre-backs.
Oh, William and Gabe
again, keeping another clean sheet. You could have given it to Raya.
I don't know how you say that.
For making an unbelievable save in that game.
Yeah.
There's many candidates you could give it to.
Yes.
Right, but I'm going to give it to Coventry.
Well done, Coventry.
I'm going to give it to Coventry. You know what, right?
Commiserations.
Their performance, even though they didn't win the game, their performance was incredible.
Yeah.
3-0 down against Manchester United.
Yeah.
In the FA Cup. It was about 20 odd minutes left. And to drag that back to 3-3. And then in extra time, dominate extra time, have a last minute winner ruled out for VAR. I think that performance by a championship team was outstanding.
Yeah.
Roy Keane said that they looked like the Premier League team and United looked like the championship team. And I thought he was spot on when he said that. So my Boohoo Man of the Week, goes to Coventry. I've
Commiserations
got to give it up
Coventry.
to them.
And commiserations to Ben Sheep as well. Sorry, he missed the penalty. You know, he used to be on youth team. Unlucky Ben.
What was Ben doing, man?
But all the best, Ben. All the best.
Idiot of the week. A few candidates for this as well. First of all,
yes.
Candidate number one, the referee in that game for Nottingham Forest yesterday, and the VAR. Now, I've heard a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people getting onto Forest for the statement that they made.
Gary and Jamie.
Gary Neville saying that Clattenburg should resign, and Clattenburg's he's working for
consultant
Forest
as a consultant. That's right. Yeah.
Bro, I tell you this,
Yeah.
Go and watch back those 3
They're all penalties.
decisions.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are penalties.
I think so.
The last one in particular, where Ashley Young was involved in all of it. Ashley Young comes right through the back of him.
Of Callum.
VAR looks at that and doesn't give it.
Exactly.
The handball. The first one, it kicked. All 3 of them for me were handballs.
Yeah.
How has the VAR not
seen
that? Now, apparently, they say the guy's a Luton fan. So obviously, and again, I mean,
but can they say that though? Should that matter?
Questions should be asked.
And this is what I say.
To me, I'm not. I know how it looks when you come out and you say that after
and question
the game,
the integrity of the
and
referee.
you question the integrity. But the question needs to be asked.
100%.
If he is a Luton fan and he's made those decisions,
why?
Why?
No.
Because honestly, those decisions were VAR. The person who should be resigning for me is Howard Webb. I think the VAR has been an absolute mess this season.
Yeah.
Right? So that was candidate number one. You're lucky. You could have got it, right? But you haven't got it.
Yeah.
Candidate number 2, Nicholas Jackson of Chelsea.
Okay.
I have never seen a forward miss so many chances, man. I mean, probably come and score against us now.
Well,
but
hopefully,
this guy,
hopefully own goals,
as I said, he's got a lot of ability, this guy. He's, playing off the last man, he's quick, he causes problems. But every time that guy got in front of goal, I mean, I didn't even like Chelsea, and I was kind of thinking, bro, I want you to score, man, because you're going to have to turn off your notifications after the game.
Wow.
Bro, you're going to get he was terrible, man. It's just like he just lost everything, all sense of composure every time he got in front of goal. And if he'd have took his chances, they would have beaten City. They'd be in the final now. He had a horror show. But idiot of the week for me has to go to Manchester United. Idiot of the week, and Ten Hag and all of them. How can you be 3-0 up in a cup final against Coventry? Semi-final against Coventry, and make the man and get back to 3-3. And you got lucky, as I said, that goal got disallowed at the end. And any United fan that was celebrating that, I mean, there was a load of United fans. They left early. See the last week? There was these United fans.
No.
There was these United fans goes, at the Emirates, could see empty seats at the end of the game. When the man had got it back to 3-3 and they thought they scored that little last-minute goal, loads of their fans left. And then what happened was now, they realised that the goal got disallowed. They were trying to run back. They should have closed the doors or should have charged him again to come back in, right? What an awful performance. How many more goals are they going to concede? I feel sorry for the keeper, Anana. The amount of goals that guy has been peppered with, right? Throughout since he's come. Honestly, it was embarrassing. If you notice, even when they scored the penalty, the final penalty, Hoyland, normally all the players run and there's a couple started to run and they were like, actually, nah, man, boy, this is embarrassing. What may I run for? You know what I mean? It was terrible, man. I mean, Manchester United, I don't know what's happened to that club, man. When you think of the days when we used to play them and who they are and what they are and, Rio Ferdinand, let me ask you this, whilst we're here. Do you still think that Mikel Arteta would run to go and work at Old Trafford?
Is that what he said?
Remember, that's what he said. He'd drop everything tomorrow to go to Old Trafford to manage United. Do you? Please answer in the comments, Rio. Let me know. Shambles. But they are still in the final, to be fair.
They are still in the final.
They still made it to a final, but if they play like that, man, they'll get absolutely battered. But then they were shocking.
But the thing is, Robbie, did you see the press? Did you see? You saw the press conference when they said to Ten Hag, they said that should Manchester United fans be embarrassed about it, and he said, "No, that's not a question. We're in the final." I suppose that's the ultimate thing.
Of course, it's embarrassing. They're in the final, but it's the most embarrassing FA Cup semi-final win in the history of football. You know what I mean? It was embarrassing for a United fan, anyway. You know what I mean? Let's get into Ask Ty. Now, I remember last week.
I thought it was question Ty.
Question Ty. I even forgot. Now you're right up against it today, Ty.
Oh, really?
Because remember, I asked the question: do you want us to get rid of Ty?
Yes.
Right.
You did.
Now let's get a few of the comments before I give you what the overall result, the overall verdict was. Hassan said, "Nah, you can't get rid of Ty."
Thank you, Hassan.
He said, "Can you bring back Ty's quizzes?" That was one for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, all right.
Dial Square One says, "Give Ty his own show where he has to visit opposition fans that he's had a beef with
Like
and
who?
build some bridges." That means you'll be going to Brighton, you'll be going to Aston Villa,
I'll be going to
you'll be going to
Stoke.
Spurs, you'll be going to Stoke.
Spurs.
You'll be going
Why
to,
would I go to
where
Spurs?
else, who else he dissed? There's a whole host of clubs.
Newcastle. Oh no, the first place I'll be going to is Colchester.
Colchester. Even little clubs like that he's dissing.
Little.
All right.
I'm glad he said little.
The SG
Thank
Day
you.
001 says, "I love Ty
Love you
when
too.
he makes Robbie get rattled. But yes, he needs to go."
I need
Right?
to go
And
home
he
after
said,
this.
hold
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
He says, especially after that rap that he did last week, which was crap. He says, "I hope he will take that." Yeah, I mean, it's true. After that rap you did last week,
you know what?
You should go.
I want to speak about that. I wanted to say I apologized for acting like Emma Hayes. I choked. I started saying nonsense. So I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I know it was terrible like Emma Hayes. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Here's another one. Avio Boy says,
Thank you for
Ty
coming.
is an honest fan,
Tries
sticks
to
to what
be.
he truly believes in, not
Thank
a
you.
flip-flop. He's actually funny. The
Thank
guy
you very
needs
much.
more respect.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And the true technician says, Ty must go.
Go home after this.
Not
yeah.
even a question. Actually, I'm lying. He did say Ty must stay.
I don't believe this. Thank you.
And Mac 7000 says, the rant you had against Villa at Villa Park,
Yeah.
telling us to go back to Birmingham,
Yeah.
and that we're a joke of a club.
Yeah.
He said, Villa will win the league before you've won it.
But if we win
We
this
have a
season,
great manager and a #1 goalkeeper.
but if we win this season, then what happens? And also, by the way, what's the name of the person who made the comment?
I think it's Max 7000.
Max 7000. You're forgetting one thing. I did actually apologise. Do you know that? I did actually apologise.
Yeah, when you didn't take the apology. did you?
Well, what can I do?
And Derry says,
Thank you for the comment.
He says, thanks, Ty, from a Scouser for your Hillsborough shout. He goes, you're a gentleman.
Oh, thank you. No, of course. No, you can never forget about the 97, even more, that lost their lives and their families that died while fighting. Of course, you can never ever forget that, and no football fan should ever forget that. Of course,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, the overall sentiment and judgment from the fans going through the comments is that
Yeah.
they want you gone. So this is your last show.
What? Are you serious?
No, serious. We have to go what the people say.
Oh, show me. No, I won't joke.
Huh? No, if you go through the comments afterwards, you'll see.
Okay.
They want you gone, so.
Okay. What to say?
Leave.
What now?
Yeah.
Before the end of the show?
They want you gone, man.
But can't finish the show.
Listen, Boohoo Man contacted me as well. They said they want their clothes back.
What? So I'm going to leave. Like I can't leave. Can I just do the end of the show, please? Please, if that's okay. Wow. Thank you, B man. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be part of the show. Thank you, Yardi. Oh, you're not here. He's not big enough now. Thank you, Arno.
All right, see you.
Can I end the show, please? Please.
You just
Give
ended,
me that.
you
No,
ended your-
but I would end the show with you.
You ended your
please.
part, but I've got to end it. Yeah, we've got sponsors to obligations and that.
So you want me to leave?
yeah,
Are you serious or are you joking?
the people have spoken, man.
But I can't. So can't I stay with you to the end of the show at least?
No, you can come back afterwards. We'll have a little chat on that.
Thank you. Peace. Emma Hayes, you're a disgrace.
Thank you very much going out to Boohoo Man. Don't forget you can use the code AFTV10 to get an additional 10% off of all Boohoo Man wear. Also, don't forget to scan the QR code on the screen and you can get all put more Boohoo Man gear. Thank you very much to Ty. Yardi, who wasn't here today, he's over on tour in Canada, and we will be back. Over there. Come back, man. They said you could stay.
I don't believe this. And I fell for it.
The majority of people were backing you.
Really? Are you serious?
You actually got a bit of support.
Thank you, people in the comments. I thought I was finished, man. He's terrible, you know.
I didn't know you were taking it seriously. I thought you was being...
No, I thought you were serious.
You were seriously thinking I'm serious?
Yeah. Because you're a good actor. I thought, listen, when you say... I should have known. He's
Oh
good.
My God.
He's very good. He's my boy.
Anyway, listen, we've reached the end of the show today.
Yep.
Big game tomorrow
Yep.
against Chelsea. Let's get the job done. And then it's on to Tottenham at the weekend. That one is huge.
Come on.
Arsenal win the next 2 games. You cannot count them out from winning the title.
Robbie, sorry to interrupt. I have to say something serious. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, I hope and I pray there is no violence on Sunday. And I hope all of the fans, yes, all of the fans behave themselves. I cannot believe I have to say this every time we face them. But I have to say, I'm sorry, I don't want to go on a rant. The violence
you're going
is
in
disgusting.
Will you be in your disguise again?
Well, I'll be in something, that's for sure. I'll be in something. But seriously, the violence are disgusting. And I really think now, I'm sure you agree, Robbie, we've got to the point where something's got to be done about this violence, because no football fan should ever be going to a game and afraid of getting beaten up or worse. This is really, really
Especially if they go with you after the amount of fans that you've offended. Right? So on Sunday,
yes.
You don't
I know what you're going to say.
Right? Just stay far away from me, yeah? This is bad enough for me as it is going to Tottenham, yeah? Already under pressure. I already got people looking for me, putting bounties on my head and stuff like that. I don't need you around me to make things even worse, right? So stay away from me. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll see you next week.
Peace, good luck to all the teams. Emma Hayes, you're a disgrace.